What's good?
I think we're live right now. We just went live right now.
Are we? I don't
Yep.
see it yet.
Actually, let me see. Let me make sure. We got to work the kinks out. Everybody's going to have to help us with this.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
Anyway, yeah, you guys are watching Armchair Intellect with Jeff
Did
and
we
Eric.
watch it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's live.
And
Live at 5.
we have a guest with us today, Megadeth.
What's up? It's me. I gotta get situated.
Make sure I have everything working here.
We have a rule where you have to be cool to be on this. That's the only thing.
We don't really like people who are not cool. I don't know. I have like a specific thing where I don't know what it is.
Trying to get my beverages situated here.
Have you ever seen somebody who's just like not cool and you just don't really? I prefer them to be cool to be personally. So today we're going to be covering a few subjects.
I'm not on there now.
Yeah, give me a second. I saw you for a second, but we're going to have to work these kinks out in the future.
This is only a test episode, by the way.
Yeah, this is not even real.
We have a new channel coming out. This is actually a dream.
It's the Matrix.
This is a figment.
Let me see if I could get this. We're having... Okay, well. I'll get you back on there, Mega. Right now we can still hear you, though. So,
All good.
let me see. But anyway, the subjects we're touching today, pause, are... we have a boxing match to talk about. We have a rap battle to talk about, and they have eerie similarities, which we're going to cover as well. I think we should speculate on Decade, which I'm going to need some chat participation for that one, because I think your guess is as good as ours in terms of who's going to be on that thing. Like, I haven't seen much about it. Also, there's a... you guys want to just start with the battle rap?
Yeah, well, I just wanted to give a shout out. We just hit 600 people are watching, so that was fast. That was pretty quick.
I'm kind of
I
surprised.
expecting it to balloon up in the thousands on within 10 minutes or so.
I thought we'd get a little bit more than that, to be honest with you, but
Yeah.
whatever. Oh,
But it's early.
we'll deal with it.
They're calling us the biggest thing on YouTube now.
Yeah, the streets have been talking for.
They've been saying
a
it's the
while.
hottest thing since sliced. I don't know, but
Hottest things on scarce knows, but realistically, Mega, are you going to be on Decade?
Nah.
Is there a reason for that?
I don't know. Ben contact me. I'm not really worried.
I don't think
about
they've
it.
contacted anybody. That's what I'm saying. I'm
think
saying,
my-
would you be if they asked you? Would you do it?
Nah, I don't know. They'd have to. They're not gonna offer me anybody worth a shit, so I'm good.
Well, there's that.
They're probably, yeah, they wouldn't offer me anybody worth a shit, so, I got fucking copper last time, come on.
They might offer you Chrome.
can y'all hear Megadeth decently? Someone respond to that.
Yeah, someone needs to give us some. We need some real technical. Actually, I could see. It's a funny thing is I could see Mega. There we go. What's that?
Oh, shit.
Okay, Mega's on there.
Oh, there I am.
You guys need to give us some feedback. Oh, who deleted some?
It depends, man, I guess.
There's a lot of echo.
They said there's echo. Echo from who?
Not me.
Maybe it's. I don't think it's you. See, this is why we have test episodes. Let me figure this out.
that
silent now.
bad?
Now we're muted? Okay. Anyway, this is why we need to have this test. I don't know. They're saying there's an echo, and I think it.
Well, now they say it's no sound at all.
I know. I turned it back on. I thought that would fix it, but I think that's just. We might need to just resume the call with Mega in a few minutes. I'll call you back on it, Mega.
No problem.
Let's see if that's what that problem is.
So we just got to
Always something.
2,000 watchers. Not bad.
I don't know. It's a little bit slow, personally. So what we need, though, I'll have to get him on in a little bit. Let's talk about, first things first, dude. Let's talk about the battle rap cards. Decade. Who do you think is going to be on Decade?
Ideally, Little G versus Jack Shit main event. Now, is it Canadians only? Is that what they're saying?
I think, I don't know. I saw somebody say that they only want to see Canadians on it. I think that we need some Canadians. I think Step Easy should be on it. They're never going to listen to me. Step Easy needs to be on it. So does Luciano Crack.
Crack is flames.
We need to bring back some of those battles. Crack was really actually rapping back then, and he might be the only person that was ever really rapping from Canada. Can you guys hear us? Do we have a echo still? Arcane. Somebody's saying Arcane. I definitely think Arcane should be on it.
That's a hard name. Ice vs. Chilla. They have to do the. They definitely have to do a new title match. Is it Head Ice vs. Chilla? Is that the consensus?
I think that. Yeah, I mean, I think that Arcane and is that you said Arcane and Chilla?
No, Ice and Chilla.
Oh, Ice and Chilla.
It's for Head Ice's title.
Yeah, that's probably the match. I think it's a weird one, personally, for me. I think it's too much of a style clash for me to really understand it. But yeah, we're gonna have to work out the difficulties for having Mega on here. So basically, I'm pretty sure it's just because it's coming through the speakers.
Yeah, maybe you have to have a headset or something.
We're really gonna have to. You guys don't know how much equipment we bought for this shit, and we're gonna have to buy even more now.
10 grand we spent.
It was
just to get this started, just to buy a YouTube channel. We had to buy it from Eric Foreman because he had subscriber base already.
I wasn't gonna just give it away.
Real Deal versus Ice. Who else have they been throwing in that convo?
Honestly, dude, where is the card? That's the
well,
question.
when is it? When
That's
is
what
Decade?
I want to know. Where's the fucking card? We're being nice. Where's the fucking card? I need the card fast, and I need people on it that I want to see on it. If it's gonna be another card full of chromes, I'm not chromes. Sorry, chrome rules. Clutch, dude, their name is too close. That's Chrome. You might want to change your name. If it's a card full of clutches, I'm not gonna want to watch it. So let's get some people on it.
Yeah.
If there's anyone.
Well, Chrome's battling Ellipsis in Vancouver. Are they not pushing that? I don't get it. Are they not?
They should be. It should be like the number one thing that's talked about. I feel like a couple battles.
How come when I battled Chrome, it was Canadian pride out the ass? Everyone wanted me to die. Then all of a sudden, it's over and everyone's like, all right, back to regularly scheduled program. I was hated.
They were mad because you did that history lesson. The history lesson, well, it's because they think that we're like really ignorant here in the States, and they were amazed that you knew your history.
That's the thing. They thought we didn't read books, so we didn't go to school until I come out with facts. And then they go, in America, they don't learn other people's history. And then I come back You think
knew
I don't
the
know
whole shit. You
how
knew it.
Canada got found? Please watch this. And then I repeated it just like I learned it, and everyone goes, "It's correct."
And guess what? They did. Okay, they did that battle. They were like, okay, Chrome. They weren't saying anything. Now Chrome, look at Chrome. He's on all cylinders. Chrome is as good as it gets in battle rap, and they're not trying to push him. I don't get it. What are you? He has to rap in another language to get on a card. What's going on in battle rap?
I don't know, man.
We're not on strike. That's the worst part about it. We should
Dude,
be.
actually, I just remembered for the belt or the title, the chain, took me 3 guesses to figure out what it was. Machete Trevi versus Head Ice. Let's just cut to the chase.
We should be doing that. Trev is actually...
Trevi's tall.
I would not want to battle Trevi. 100% wouldn't want to battle Trevi. He has the most dismissive style you've ever heard in your life. Like, he raps, you can't win. You can't win. What are you going to do? He's going to go up there and say how trash you are. He raps his whole... Like, he could do his whole 3 verses. And like I said, this is intentional.
He honestly battles like an American.
He does. He does. That's why he's so good. But that might be arrogant. Either way,
He studied the tapes.
he watched the right shit. Like, half of the becoming a good battle rapper is the research.
I thought Math did really well. You don't think Trevi did good in that, though? I thought he did.
Someone said they're good on Chrome. How are you good on Chrome? You better be fucking good with the browser or something, because Chrome...
Yeah, he knows his way around.
He's got some add-ons on there.
I got some plugins. I'm good on Chrome. I took a class.
Chrome is legitimately one of the best. Now, his opinions as of late, we got to hash some shit out. I honestly should have had him on the fucking...
Yeah, we need
podcast.
Chrome on.
We're going to have Mega... We need to have Mega on this as well, because he has some insight, and we need it for boxing especially. We can't even talk about boxing practically until Mega's on here. I want to.
I'm more of a street fighter than like a boxer or MMA dude.
So
I mean, I know the ins and outs of a fight because I've been beating people's asses my whole life, but I'm more of like a Kimbo Slice in his prime than like a grappler or a fucking submission artist.
I'm kind of known for like... I'm known a little bit. It's a mixture because I'm known for my hands, but I also have like a ground game that people... They say they don't want to take it to... I was fighting my brother one time and he didn't want to do it, so...
I've seen you had decent kicks too.
Oh, my kicks.
You like Zabit.
Well, people don't know I was going to be in the NFL. I was going to be a kicker / quarterback, but and that's
I don't get like if I was in the NFL, I'd play both sides of the ball. I wouldn't. I'm like, what am I going to do? Sit on the bench? I'm fucking bored. Put me on offense, star. Put me on defense, star.
Well, why wouldn't you be a star? Okay, you'll get paid more.
The only problem is because I'd be a cornerback. I don't want to catch an interception or fucking intercept the ball and run it back for a touchdown because then on my fantasy team, it looks like the defense got it. I'm running it to the 1, and then I'm having the QB throw it to me, so I get it. I'm double dipping, and then I get the personal glory of that was just my touchdown.
That's what I would be playing.
People don't think like that because I'm all about points, and I'd obviously draft myself first round.
I would 100% only be playing just so I could win on fantasy. But
yeah, who's Jaeger battling coming up? I know it's going to be flagrant.
Jaeger did someone nasty last time. He battled that one kid and he threw a phone out.
Oh, his funeral Nick, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't the dude wearing a helmet or something gay?
Talk about
or something
weird.
We
always have, what is it with these little G's out there who are just yikes, dude.
A lot of characters. There's got to be...
They're getting booked.
There's a spill. There had to have been a spill in...
It's Canada.
In Western Canada, there was a spill. There's... If you want to find Godzilla quick, I know he's somewhere around Alaska or Canada over there in the ice.
Yeah, if you're not a fan of Chrome yet, you might want to fire up a couple of his battles.
Yeah, watch the one with me versus him specifically.
Let's not debate Chrome on Eminem. This is the thing about Chrome. I got to tell you the truth before Chrome gets on here and he can defend himself. He's a hipster. And they want to pretend I'm a hipster. I'm not a hipster. They're so afraid of the history going away. Like the history is going nowhere, okay? They're so afraid of letting the new guy get a chance. And this is not just Chrome. Actually, Chrome is like he should be their spokesperson if they were lucky, because Chrome is the coolest guy who's agreeing with them. These are some weird kids who just can't let a kid be good. Like, okay, MGK came out with a good verse. They can't let it rock. They have to say, oh, Eminem slaughtered him. Before he even dropped the track, they were saying he slaughtered him. He dropped an interview, and they were like, oh, rest in peace, MGK.
Yeah, so they were saying, well, if he drops a track, he loses. Then he dropped one. They're like, see, told you he'd drop a track.
It's like so wild. And
well, Chrome's not a bad fan, though. The fans are, there's white fans that love Eminem that literally don't like any other rap. They never listened to rap before, and they base everything around him. Where they're like, you like Migos? What are you, a homosexual? Yeah. It's like they rap about girls and getting money and going to the club, and girls like it. Why would that make you gay? But then you listen to Eminem, and he's shoving things in his asshole, and they're like, this kid actually said this. I go, how is Migos gay, but Eminem rapping about shoving stuff in his dick isn't gay? He goes, that's not gay. That's just that psycho shit.
Oh my God!
I immediately, I got suicidal. I threw on Papa Roach instantly. I was ready to cut my life.
What is with kids thinking like psycho is cool?
What is like? If you're 14, maybe you're like, oh, you're
supposed to outgrow that shit. Like, okay,
this guy's 30, looking like every bit of white trash, going, that's just that psycho shit. And he's sitting there, you know, he's going like, dude, he's rapping fast on this album. Like, rapping fast?
Rapping fast? Okay, then I don't.
What does that mean?
Well, he
should be rapping fast. It's called Kamikaze, and Twista had that.
Yeah, no, he wasn't rapping. There's two Kamikazes. One of them was rapping faster, and here's a hint. It was on Eminem's. But Eminem, the problem with, you know what? Eminem's diss track was actually good. I liked it. Better than I thought I would, because it was
a lot better than
first of all, and not just that, but he did it in a time that I thought, okay, this is too late. I don't want to hear it. I listened to it. I was like, you know what? He did it smart, because if he would have came in passionate on that track, I would have said, it's too late and you're coming with it. This is desperate. But he did it in a way that was like so laid back that I thought, you know what? Eminem kind of made it seem okay that he answered late, because he just didn't care enough, even though, mind you, he was dropping interviews. So he did care.
Oh, he cared way more than on the Sway interview, he's sitting there like, Sway's like, yeah, I remember I tried to invite him up. And then he was like, I'm not allowed up there. And then I found out, yeah, he isn't allowed on Shade 45. And he goes, so did you get him blackballed? Did you call Diddy? He's like, why would I care enough to call Diddy? Why did you care enough to not let him on the radio? And then he goes, I didn't even see the tweet about my daughter. I didn't see that for a year and a half. So what was it?
And his way of saying that he caught it was, he was like, oh, you know how you just go down the wormhole? That's how an old man talks about the internet. You don't just go on the internet and you're just clicking around and you find a tweet from 10 years ago about your daughter. Like, that just doesn't happen. So I thought that was, you know, but anyways, the point is, people were already ready to chalk it up. They know that diss was hot, because anybody who wasn't affiliated, sure. Anyone who wasn't affiliated would say MGK came, like, that was way better than you thought he could come out with. Myself included. I liked MGK, but
I had actually literally only heard one MGK song ever, the one with Waka Flocka.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a Wild Boy Steve.
I had heard more from him, and I liked him, but I thought, like, I liked Yellow Wolf more. Now I'm like, dude, he's actually better than Yellow Wolf from that diss track, because I know Yellow would have got smoked against Eminem.
Yeah.
So anyway, the point is, they're the same people. Like, there's some people out there who just, they want to paint it as like, oh, I get it, you don't like Eminem. It's like, no, dude, we're judging a rap battle.
Jaeger brings up a good point. Why are people listening to any other rap other than 2001 Lloyd Banks? Shout out to Pedro, better known as Pedro.
I like that specifically. 2001.
He was flamed.
Yeah, and see,
I need him chiming in, by the way. Where's his review?
There are a few people I need reviews from. I need Roy Jones Jr. Roy Jones Jr. recapping the fight. If he recaps a rap, he can do that too, because he came out with one of the hottest rap songs you ever heard.
When Willies.
Yeah.
Liar.
Can't Be Touched is one of the best songs. I stay.
You can't not get fucking amped up while you're listening to that. You want to beat someone's ass. Beat them to death, actually.
Don't listen to that around your grandparents. They're getting assaulted.
Oh, shit. The Tyron Woodley song came out today, and it's called I'll Beat Your Ass.
Really?
And it's featuring Wiz Khalifa, right?
I did not hear that.
Well, he was in the post-interview. He said, he's like, I'm debuting my song in a couple days. And it's called I'll Beat Your Ass. He said it right after he won. I need to run that shit.
I need to run it. You know what I heard that was bad was the LeBron. Did you hear the LeBron?
Yeah, the LeBron stuff was terrible. Kevin Durant was okay.
Actually, he was kind of doing okay.
LeBron, I don't know what.
LeBron James.
That was the least threatening threat of all time when he said he would get the goons to like clean up the chrome. And I know he's got the money to do it. I know he's got goons ready to ride at the drop of a dime. And that shit was not convincing. I was more threatened by it. I don't even know.
Dude, when I heard it, actually, he punched in like 4 times in one line.
Yeah,
it was one line that was like he punched in 4 times.
And it wasn't like a tough rhyme at all. It wasn't a rap god flow.
No,
I was Eminem.
I was thinking, oh yeah, that's the most technical. I was thinking Shaq actually raps better than LeBron. Like
Allen Iverson had a good track that they like wouldn't really let him rock because he said the F word in it with a word I used to say a lot that I never say anymore. So they didn't like that. I don't say it.
We can't say that now either because we gotta be friendly for the kids.
PG.
This is clean.
This is PG.
This is all clean.
This is Land Before Time. You could buy this on VHS and it'll be in the plastic case, the white one with the plastic, like the plastic, Disney ones.
The ones they're kind of crumply.
Yeah, well, it's like the ones that aren't paper. All the Disney classics.
It's like plastic.
It's plastic for sure.
It's like a weird. It's like.
And then it has like a slip cover in it, like a video game. Yeah. Damian Lillard spits. You know who's real dope? Victor Oladipo. He'll sing your mama to sleep. He does R&B, and I think he has a song with a famous rapper. I forget who it is though. It's random as fuck, but he's dope, and the Pacers are.
That's one sport that I don't know much about. Basketball. And
I know every sport, but
the problem is I do know it. I just never watched it. I'm an expert on it, and I know because it's like what? Okay, make a basket. Like what the fuck? It's not a hard sport to learn, dude. That's why I don't get the people who watch soccer.
Well, at least more simple. In basketball, there's options because you could shoot a 3, you could 360 windmill dunk it from the foul line. Like when I was playing, I was doing all sorts of stuff. Soccer, you kick it and it goes in the goal, and that's it. That's
just like, and then they're not doing it half the game.
They make the goal. The goal is bigger than most people's houses.
It's fucking huge.
And they have a little guy guarding it, and it's like, oh, what the fuck?
They have 100 people on the field.
Yeah,
and they got a ball and 2 huge nets, and it's never getting in there.
And they give them 6 hours. The games are 6 hours, I think. It's 3-hour halves.
And they're like, "Oh, this is the most popular game worldwide." Says who?
Because
it's America.
It's the only sport you can afford. You have a fucking field the size of your dad's ass, and you kick it in. You kick it into these stupid ass barns, and they're like, you could play it in a tobacco field. Shit sucks.
I'm not a fan of soccer. I
played it my whole life until high school. So not my whole life.
I should like it.
I didn't like it.
People have asked me. They were like, "Wait, aren't you Mexican? You should like soccer." I'm like, "That's first of all, that's racist."
Yeah.
Second of all,
you guys don't play sports.
No, we don't. No. I played sports, but not Mexicans. I played football and golf. I'm a good golfer.
Football Americano or football?
Dude, there's only one football. It's American football.
I think Norm Macdonald, said it. He's like, why do they call soccer football when they play with a soccer ball?
That's my favorite. I love it.
Because people always go, they play with their feet. That's why it's football. It makes sense. You're playing football with a pigskin.
I don't like when they do that. It's like, okay.
It's like, come on. We don't call basketball hand throwy. Like, what the fuck are you
Even
talking
baseball
about?
is like, okay.
Yeah, we don't call it bat ball.
Yeah. It doesn't have to make much sense. You kick the ball once.
What's hockey?
You don't ever hit the ball with a base. So it's like you're okay. It involves two things.
Yeah, I watched every episode. It was flames. The Norm Show on Netflix. I need everyone to watch it, stream it, go through the whole thing, because we need Netflix to not cancel it for multiple reasons. One, because it's hot, and B, because they tried to. I said one and B. That's how I mix it up. B, because they tried to take him down over nothing. The progressives, quote unquote.
It's so bad. It's whack. Like the Netflix. I canceled my Netflix a long time ago, but
I would cancel it if it was easier. And I'm sure it's easy to cancel, but I'm lazy.
it's easier to keep it. That's the problem.
That's what. Once I signed up for some, I have a gym membership from Connecticut. I think I still got rocking. Because they're going to say come in person to get it. I could have lived in the gym and I wouldn't have walked to the counter to cancel it. If I can't cancel it from my phone, I'm paying for it for life. Sue me.
That's what happens when you have money.
It's called being wise with your funds.
We're filthy rich.
Yeah.
Not after buying the equipment for this show, though. Right. That was a few
Oh, look, we're up to 15,000 people watching.
That's fucking.
It's not bad for first 20 minutes.
It's really not as bad as.
And we have I don't even have any regalia behind me yet, but wait till you see.
I think
it's only up from here.
The main perk we have is that there's really no good like battle rap shows on Monday, so we have like a really.
I honestly don't think there's any. So the good thing is we're the only ones. We're the only battle rap show, but honestly, we're gonna be way more than battle rap.
We're gonna do everything. We need to cover battle rap though, just because I know that people.
Do you want to review like weed strands, or should we not do? Should we review like dabs?
We should do dabs, yeah.
Yeah, I had my gym membership forever, and then I got a free gym where I go to work, and asked me if I canceled the one I'm paying for.
That's how gym memberships make. That's how gyms make money. That's
the easiest business in the world. You go to a gym, you see the same 10 people every time. You're like, how's this gym open? And they're like, well, we have 50,000 people that pay to come here every month. I'm like, I've seen about 6 here. They're like, yeah, it's just fat people that come for one day. They coax them into getting a free training, and they're like, oh, this is actually pretty easy. All I got to do is what this guy showed me. No, they're never coming back. Especially in New England, I would try to go and it'd be freezing cold out, and I'm like, I don't want to even get out of my car. It's snowing.
That's why I want to make a gym that you pay less depending on how little you go. People will be thinking they're getting a deal, and they just will never go. Meanwhile, they're just giving me money for free.
Yeah, F that.
That's a good business plan. Okay, another person canceled Netflix. That's good. There's really only one show on it. What Norm's show?
Right now it's Norm. Ozark was hot.
Do they still have The Office?
Yeah, Ozark was good. Stranger Things I really liked after one time, the first season, and then the second season they really shit the bed. I'll watch the third though.
Season 1 of Stranger Things was hot. I thought season 2 was weird to me. I wasn't liking.
It got real weird. If they cancel Norm though, I'm done. I'm absolutely done.
You know when I canceled? And that was a long time ago. I canceled when they changed from stars to thumbs up and thumbs down.
Oh, that was Amy Schumer's fault.
Yeah,
because
I canceled it because
she had such a bad review. She started crying.
Because I rated her shit 1 star or half a star probably, and then I was like, wait, so now you're gonna cancel my review? Okay.
What movie is that, John Green? And I don't know if I've heard of that. I think I actually did hear about it. It's like a French movie that gets really fucking weird.
Dude, I don't know.
Oh, that was on Facebook. Did you see that?
I shared one that was bad.
It was like them bouncing on a ball or some shit.
That was.
I don't even like looking at shit like that. It was weird. Oh yeah, and The Witcher. Don't worry, they're gonna ruin that. Only the hottest series
they're really
ever.
Gonna smoke that one. They always have like some. They go in reverse. They say like, oh yeah, but by the way, this guy was this. It's like, no, he wasn't the whole time. It's like, dude, just stick to the script. Yeah, I shared it because it was fucking disgusting.
Yeah, that's Netflix for you. But God forbid, they'll have child porn before they let Norm make a comment in an interview.
Make a joke.
It wasn't even nothing. He barely said anything. He just said, yeah, I mean, whatever. And they're like, ah! They're like, oh, but meanwhile, fire up that show that Nick Kroll, the cartoon, did. That's kids like going through puberty and they're showing their dicks and stuff. I watched one episode of that and it was fucking A, it just wasn't funny at all, but B, it was just creepy.
Oh, you mean the cartoon?
It was like about the kids going through puberty.
That was so bad.
And it wasn't even funny. It was just weird. Yeah, they did cancel that girl, Michelle Wolf, because she just wasn't funny. She cracked a few good jokes at that roast. Like, a couple of them were okay. But her show is just like, I have a weird voice and I'm ugly. And it's like, okay,
It's so bad.
that's everyone. That
Yeah,
shit's not
someone
funny.
said we're brilliant for this timing of this
Well, yeah,
show.
it's because there's nothing else on
That's
a
what I was
Monday
saying, like,
night.
it's the best. We had no choice. I was like, okay, what's the best day to do this on that nothing's going on? Monday.
Me and Joey will probably still battle. We have to figure it out. It was like kind of shitty how it all happened, so I don't know. I went there on my own dime because I'm nice, and then I drove a 9-hour round trip because I went to Connecticut first, and then I didn't get to battle. So right after all that, the last thing that's really on my mind is battling, honestly, because I'm like, I just spent a decent amount of time on that. I had some really hot shit too. And then Joey also was in like a weird spot where he was, I don't know what he's doing. We haven't talked about it since.
That would have been a good battle.
But honestly, the only reason Eric and Eric battled was because me and Joey got booked on that card.
It was such a scam. It was a bait and switch.
I booked the battle, and then they were like, maybe we'll just go up for that one. And then we're like, Eric Foreman was like, well, maybe I'll just battle on it if I go anyways. And then when Lex was throwing out names.
Oh, yeah, he was throwing names out. You could say that.
Yeah.
That's when I had to start throwing
And then
names
we're
out.
like, why don't we just finally knock this one out? And then they did it. And that was the whole trick. Me and Joey knew we were never going to battle. And it was just going to get Eric and Eric to battle.
Lex is a mastermind. Someone actually said it. He is a mastermind because he knows he'll switch on you. Didn't you guys? Neither of you knew. You guys were both like. He said you were ready to battle him, and then he said it to Joey that he was ready to battle you, something like that.
Well, we kept getting screwed because that night was so many drunk people. Like, we were gonna go, and then actually Farrell fucked us and was like, "Me and Former will go right now." And then we're like, I was like, all right, whatever. I just got here anyways. Then you guys battle. Then we take a break. Then we're like, all right, it's gonna be Leakness versus Trevi, and then you and Joey right after. The end of Leakness versus Trevi is the most awkward thing of all time because one of the guys in the crowd started talking. Leakness freaked out. Then Greedy was talking to the other guy. Energy just absolutely left the room, and it was gone. And then I'm like, well, I'm not battling right now because it's fucking awkward. Then next thing you know, it's 3 days later, and I'm fucking in my car, dead, tired. And we got kicked out because someone stole weed in a place that literally had infinity weed. Every person in there,
so much weed. There's no way. Like,
other than like me and Foreman, every single person in there had, I don't know what you measure weed in because I'm a straight edge guy, but they all had fucking mountains of trees. I don't know how many wax hits there were,
they had
or what strains they had.
They had so many blunts of spliff.
Yeah, there was a lot of blaze that they could have achieved, but
Someone asked a good questions, by the way.
I don't do drugs. I don't even drink, honestly.
I don't do either. I do steroids.
I don't do that.
I actually do.
People always think I do because I'm tough, but
Someone asked, do you think Lush? It's not someone. Fresco asked, do you think
Fresco
Lush
clean.
makes music? Lush makes the best music.
PlayStation, I'm a certified gamer. Yeah, actually, Fresco, Lush messaged me yesterday or the day before, and he's like, we need to make an EP with me, you, Fresco, and his boy Bobby. And then I got someone that's ready to fund it, so let's just get famous finally, dude. Fresco clean.
I wish I could be on an album, dude, but if I do that, I'm never going to be able to do anything else.
I knew it was pounds, by the way. I'm not that big of a nerd. Or it's ounces or grams or don't they, you get it by the leaf, right?
I think in the UK
It's like,
they do it by stones or something.
Yeah, you get like 10 leaves is like for one J. And it's 3 J's per
Like a fat
blunt.
J.
And then 2 blunts is a wax dab? No.
Yeah.
How many people's on Fresco's block list? It's literally thousands, I think.
He's the only person I know who has more than me. I have like 4 or 5.
He went through the video one time. He videoed it and it like froze.
I know we measured it. I'm not going to say what number because I want it to remain a mystery, but let's just say it's over 6,000. Oh, probably over 7. I'm not going to I don't want to give you guys a ballpark, but trust me, I have like 4,000 or 5,000 people blocked. He's got even more than that.
Well, people too, most people we're friends with are battle rap, somehow battle rap related. Fresco's not just blocking people in talk back and battle rap.
No.
Let him pop up anywhere on a Quake chat or something. He's blocking 80% of them. Like anywhere he is on Facebook, they're blocked.
That's why.
Don't say something
we would
wrong.
have like 2 or 3 times the amount of viewers we have right now if I didn't have them all blocked.
Yeah.
They can't
We'd
watch.
be at 45,000, I think, if we had triple what we're at right now.
I just tend to look at like if they have weed articles of clothing, like I'm gonna block them. You know?
Yeah, Facebook is where it's blocked.
If they're flipping off the camera, they're blocked. You know, like there's a lot of reasons I block people.
Someone has to really bother me for me to block them. I'm actually not that loose with it.
Well, I'm quick with it. I actually blocked my mom real fast because she tried me. But yeah, boy Farrell's over here wearing an all that he's not even.
No.
Oh, I didn't see that. No, I just saw you wearing an all that shirt and you're like camera ready. You're not even going to be on the show. Muggsy, you're not blocked because look, let me be honest. I block a lot of people, but I don't block people for dumb reasons. Like as long as you don't do something stupid. You could even say something negative about me. I'm not going to block you. But if you like a post that someone else made that was talking shit on me, I'm going to block you.
Yeah, because that's like you trying to be sneaky.
It's whack. It's whack. And it's cowardly. And especially when they're over there saying like they fuck with me and then they'll like a post on the sly. That's a quick block. You could join the ranks. I have a lot of people, especially people who like disagree with me on politics or disagree with me on something, which is rampant these days because everybody's absolutely insane. They think that I'm going to block them instantly. No, I'll debate with people and discuss, but
yeah, the only people I've blocked are ones that I know were actively trying to get me banned from Facebook. And I blocked them online, but in real life, they're catching every paw I have. That's fierce hands.
They were kind of, yeah. The thing about it, I could easily report people, but who's that lame? Who goes through reporting people on Facebook? That's the worst thing you could do.
Yeah, I've actually never reported someone on Facebook, and I've wanted to out of revenge, and I still can't do it because I'm just not built that way. I'm just from a different era.
My block list is a little bit longer than Schindler's List.
That's what yeah. And they did make a movie on that.
It looks like the Star Wars credits when you're scrolling through it. But yeah, we got to get some people on these cards, these battle rap cards, because they're elephant in the room. Talkback is almost it doesn't exist anymore because we stopped posting it. And the reason I stopped posting is somebody kept deleting my posts in there. Like anytime I would post like a video or I would post a thread, and come on, I kept shit popping in there.
Yeah, I had a rough patch where I was getting all my stuff deleted too. And it was when I was on Blackout. They deleted like 3 of my Blackout promos, and I was like, all right, well.
I've pretty much exclusively been loyal to King of the Dot as well.
Me too.
They need to really start throwing me. That one took a second. They need to start throwing me something.
Yeah. Well, I was for a long time, and then I couldn't get the break I wanted, so I said, see ya.
Well,
it wasn't my fault.
The threads are whack. They're whack. Like you'll go on there and someone says, "What do you think of something random?" It's like, no, but I didn't think about that. I'm not thinking about that.
Or it'll be like, what rhymes with Jonai versus Fresco? And then people will pop in there like with the dumbest thing that doesn't rhyme at all.
That's when you know that the people who are and it'll start making sense because you'll start seeing these faces. You'll see the avatar and be like, wait, I've seen this guy talk shit on me before, and now he can't rhyme for shit. He doesn't even. He's using single syllable rhymes. That's how I know. Like,
oh, they'll load up this long ass sentence just to end it with oh, like
yeah, like a single.
But it won't even be fresco and like a word that rhymes with that. It'll be like,
and you're like, wait, I've seen this kid talk shit, and that's when I start getting on. I don't block them right away. I whip their ass first, and then I put them in the block list. It's like, dude, are you real? This whole time, how are you even watching battle rap? Because what that tells me, if you don't know a multi-syllable rhyme, and you're watching battle rap, you're watching for what reason? It's obviously not for the technicality. You're watching it for the disrespect.
For the shock value.
That's corny. Like, you're watching for all the wrong reasons.
That's like, they only like California battlers.
Oh, someone's really firing shots on the
rap battles.
r/rap battles.
Yeah. Random ruined that. You could thank him for running that shit right to the ground.
It's on the...
That is the most... Like, I don't get how anyone in there likes rap battles. If someone even cusses, they're like, this is a little bit much. That is the pussiest segment of battle rap fans I've ever seen in my life. More so than a bots group chat.
They're on the incline right now, though. And that's because Copacetic is back behind the wheel. So...
Thank God.
He can make it pop because, I mean, yeah, we all know Random stinks. Random's not good at battling, whatever. He's retarded. We know he's unemployed. We know that he wanders. That was close. But he shouldn't call the shots at r/rap battles. And when you start, like, when
he shouldn't call the shots anywhere.
He shouldn't even be booked on a card. He sucks. Like, he has never had a quotable. But let's just say this. You got people who are...
Yeah, we got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Has anyone called him that? But
you know what's bad? People will pretend. They will pretend that they like him or that he's really good.
Dude, he's kind of got a pen.
And I say people, and that's probably like 20 people. But I'm saying that's like a majority. That's a lot of people on a forum.
On Reddit, that's all of them.
So it makes it look like, oh, wow, this guy. And the only reason they're doing that is because of his crowd participation. Because he's on the forum making all sorts of little sly comments. He'll just be like, everything is a little sly comment. I've been on there. Someone asked me a question, and I was like, oh, yeah, I'll battle. Someone asked me when I'm going to battle next. I'll say, this is when. He'll respond and say something like, are you going to whisper? Or something like, it's like, dude.
It is so dumb.
It's just so.
But they only like him because he interacts with them, sort of.
Yeah, that's what.
And no one else is in there, so they're like, wait, we're right near battle rap. This is like a real one. Because there was one time I was pissed off, so I started popping on one of the threads, and then people were messaging me like, yo, like, Random never would respond to me. Like, this is actually pretty cool. I was like, yeah, and I just started trashing the fuck out of him. I was like, he's a fucking loser, and he's arrogant, and he's got an ego, and that's why he won't respond to you, but I will because I'm cool.
There are some cool posters there, and it's, to be honest, I think it's like as close to the future of like forums as you can get, because like short of Facebook, groups, there's really nobody going outside of Facebook to try to hit up a forum. And that's why you're going to get like really dedicated fans in that group. So I actually like it. I like the premise of it. It's just you got to weed out a couple weirdos. You got the Discord that like they have like one Discord where people chat in it, and they're all rap battling each other because
I'm actually in that Discord. I never go in there, but I like have it saved in my shit.
I've been in it. It's just they get a little bit weird. Either way, they start like plotting.
But if you think Random's good anyways, it's ridiculous because he just looks like a character, but he actually has zero pizzazz or charisma, so he dresses weird. So then they're like, he's kind of crazy, and then he's rapping in the most monotone, boring-ass delivery of all time.
Why would you wear a transparent shirt?
And let a guy suck your tit? Yeah, you might as well.
You might as well be shirtless.
That shit popped up in my time hop like 2 days ago.
That shit is saran wrap. It's like, why are you... And you paid for it, I bet. Probably in pesos, because he's been wandering Mexico for a while.
He didn't pay for anything. That dude's dead ass broke.
You're probably right.
He got that. He made that out of like a fucking clear backpack.
He's like, oh, you gonna whisper? I'm like, dude, okay, look, here's the difference. Are
you gonna have the nose that blew off the Sphinx attached to your face? You fucking...
When I whisper in a battle, people ask me, they say, dude, your volume. Can you increase your volume? When he battles, they ask him, dude, can you keep it down?
Yeah.
It's like,
can you increase your bars, dude?
Like, what the fuck is this kid screaming some nonsense about? And he's always got he's like, it's all nose. You hear it. It's just
that's
like,
what that
no
dude
bass
is
in the voice.
Talking
whatsoever.
clean out his beak. They always say like sing from your stomach, not through your nose. That's what that boy's rapping through his nose.
And he's fucking dead skinny too.
Yeah,
so
he hasn't had a meal in months, so he can't even rap from his stomach. That's why he's.
Well, he's never showered, but I mean that's commonplace at this point. I heard that from. I have it on good authority.
I have it on several good authorities and one really bad authority.
That's my favorite type of authority. That's when you know it's real. When you got it on
when
bad
even
authority.
the bad authority had that one knocked out the fucking park. That's how you know it's real.
I just don't get why people they're like, yeah, okay, my performance, whatever, I don't scream. I'm not gonna change it up because I'm not gonna be that guy who, if I changed it 10 years into me battling, it would seem weird. It would seem like what's he trying?
But also, how are you in your mid-20s and you smell like absolute shit?
That doesn't. Well, you can't have a job, and he doesn't. But I'm saying, like, I've never not showered.
No,
it can't happen.
Even as a kid, you may squeak an extra day out before your mom is like just go. And you're like, I'll play it outside.
When I was a kid,
this dude is just living outside and he can't find a shower. That's the issue. Someone donate that.
Swabe is the man. Swabe is cool. We need a card and we need one fast. We can't even talk about a card because there is none. And we gotta do
the strike, there's a card.
Well, that's that one. Can we cue that up? Do you have the...
I don't. I'm sure I can find it though.
The strike
URL.
The strike card. Probably. I see the video. I'm not going to play it though. Okay, I got it here. So, Geechee Gotti versus T-Top. That's the first one.
It's a good one. That's
a good battle. I think Geechee Gotti's going to win that one.
Yeah, I like T-Top, but even versus Big K, is that his last one? I don't know. I've been a little lazy recently, but people were acting like he did something, but it wasn't all that.
Well, T-Top,
Geechee actually tries really hard
when he was
except for against like A-Ward or something.
I think he just ran out of steam because I really liked him on the BET. They had that tournament. The BET tournament, he was really good in that.
Yeah, actually, Muggsy, sorry, my bad. You're glad you didn't share that. The poverty might have rubbed off on you. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say I like T-Top, but I think Geechee Gotti it's his time right now, and people are really appreciating what he brings to the table. So, which is cool because I think he's likable. You can, even when you watch him on
yeah, he's cool, and he like interacts on Facebook. He's always doing something. Like a lot of people, once they get bigger, they kind of go ghost, and
kinda
then
like us.
Yeah, once
when
the ego really went to my head. No,
when we blew up, it was over.
The only reason I ever disappear is because I'm fucking banned from everything. Because I get
People
reported every 2 seconds.
You can't ban us.
You can't ban the snowman. I listened to that's Jeezy's fucking slogan. You can't ban the snowman. And I was the fucking reason. I was the logo.
I'm just gonna say,
I was the snowman.
You can't ban people for shit that's not real either. That's another thing. Like you can't. I'll never be banned because I'm actually not a retard. And there are a lot of people out there who are, and they're not banned. So guess what? I'm flying as long as possible. There's no way you're getting rid of me in battle rap. The only way you're getting rid of me is by telling me you want me here, and then I'll get tired of it and I'll leave.
Well, that's what I was actually gone, and then someone tried to say I was banned, and then I said, "All right, well now I'm back," because you just you lied.
That's the only reason
I was gone for fucking 7 or 8 months. Then all of a sudden they're like, "We're banning him." I'm like, I've been gone for 8 months. I was gone till November. I'll be gone till November. January, February, March, April, May. And then I was fucking back.
Every time I go to an event, it's because
I started deleting my social media just because Twitter's whack. Instagram's whack. Facebook, I'm keeping it alive for a little bit, but they're starting to, you can't say whatever you want. They're going to ban me eventually.
You can't even say anything.
Some girl I'm friends with liked the comment. She had a picture, and I just posted on it, send nudes. That's a silly comment. It's not anything.
It's not even.
She
bad.
clicked like. 30-day ban.
It's illegal.
I can't even say send nudes on my friend.
Let's say it was real. You
Yeah,
can't
and
even
even
ask for
then-
nudes. What's the point?
Nah, I
of
never
having,
had a rough year.
Okay,
Well,
what's the point of having women on social media? I don't get it. There we go. That's a controversial one. That'll get your Netflix canceled.
what up?
Nothing. I didn't say it. Next battle is DNA and Danny Myers.
Yeah, that's what my Eminem video, that got a quick 10.5K. That shit's doing frack numbers
We need to keep
when
those
he's
up.
trans. Yeah. That's what I'm only leaving it up so I could like post a little bit here and there, but there's really no real reason because I know it's going to get me in jail one day because right now they're just banning you and ruining your career and your life. A couple of years from now you say send nudes and you're fucking you're
Yes.
locked up. And I can't help it. I can't ever watch what I say cuz I'm too old. I've done this my whole life. How can I switch something I've been doing my whole life? I've been breathing my whole life. You can't just tell me to stop breathing. If I do, I'm dead. If I stop doing what I'm doing, I'm dead. How can I do that? That's impossible. So someone call the fucking authorities because I'm not stopping.
We need to start
I
uploading.
say whatever the fuck I want, dude.
Those skits on our. By the way, we're gonna have a different YouTube probably for this. I don't know.
I forgot Monday Night Football was on.
This one's set up. We could use this YouTube, but
Oh, look, there's a strike in the middle.
yeah, I put up the card. That's high tech. DNA, Danny Myers. What do you think of that?
DNA will whip his ass. DNA hasn't battled in a while. Well, I mean, he battled, what's his name? New Jersey Twerk recently. But DNA, like, used to be the guy that battled literally every 12 seconds.
Yeah.
And then he slowed down, and people forget that he actually can fucking really rock a room. I've seen him in person.
DNA.
I
yeah.
battled him in person, but I also, the first time I saw him live and he did the get him the fuck out of here slogan, I was like, get him the fuck
That is
out of
to
here.
this day-
It rocked my Casbah. I was fucking screaming it
It's-
as loud as I could.
That's one thing you could say about DNA. He has the only
Good slogan.
Like that's the only slogan that actually is really hot.
Well, his bars, he has a lot of energy. His bars are easily digestible. You don't have to be like, carry the two. If there was like a combustor in the engine, you're just like, he's just like, I'm the most basic punchline ever. But I like that. That's not bad. And Danny Myers will be sitting there trying to do way too much. Oh, Chris Wynn wanted a shout out. He asked me that earlier, so don't say anything about him.
Who's that?
Nah, Chris Wynn's cool. And
Nah, he is
he
cool.
actually has the Arizona card coming up.
Is he doing our art? Is that why you're giving him compliments? He better
I
be
don't
doing
know.
us
I
art.
know his prices are crazy, but he Michigan is the headline versus Flo Colombo, and Michigan's
That's hot,
YR.
and Michigan.
And Michigan's actually flames and puts in a lot of effort into every battle he does.
I almost
He
said,
booked Flo Leeds. I don't know what the fuck that was about, but
dude, Flo Colombo is a hot name. I don't give a fuck
Yeah.
what anyone says. I've never.
I wonder
seen
if he
him battle.
watches the show because Colombo is actually a really good
Colombo's my
show.
favorite show. That's the reason why.
It's a funny ass show.
It's by far the hottest name in battle rap, probably. Flo Colombo. What's Flo Leeds doing when you can have Flo Colombo? That was not taken. When
I
you
want to
picked
know what Flo Colombo, like how he came up with that. Is he Colombian or is it because he's like
it. He's
Flo and then the TV show Colombo?
Yeah, he's like he's Colombo.
Chris,
Colombo.
let us know how Flo Colombo came up with his name if you know it.
Chris has the biggest bias towards certain battle rappers. He spent forever trying to make Clutch a real thing, and it just never happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. People saying, okay. Chris said he's been waiting for this podcast. What did you say? Yeah. We've been waiting for to do this podcast as well, but the thing is, it takes us wanting to do it.
You went to just you on the camera.
I did for a second. Now I'm back because
But yeah, I'm back now anyways. Yeah, the trick about us is we're both lazy. So to get us to do anything, one of us just actually has to do it. Like if I woke up and all the podcast shit was here, I would do an episode that day. But we had to fucking get it. And it's not the money. I obviously have infinity bucks. But just for me to actually have to order it and set it up. And by me, I mean Eric did it. But for me to, and he set it all up. But that was taxing on me just watching him do it. I was fucking chilling. That shit's work.
You know what's funny? We were talking about Clutch. I just faced him on fantasy. We have a King of the Dot fantasy draft. We really need to cover this weekly to talk about why.
Let's talk about who's 2-0, and that's the boy.
Both of us.
Both of us. Oh, you won too?
And we're the top teams. We're hands down the top teams.
I think Thesaurus might pass me in points overall by a few this week, but I'll be second.
Look at this. Okay. Can I cue this up? Yeah. So look. The top 2 teams, Minnesota Fluke and Cap Callis. That's the top 2 lead. That's both of us.
And Cap,
we're both. Look at our fucking scores. We're through the roof. So what I'm saying is I beat Clutch in fantasy. So obviously don't ever put us in a battle because it'd be the same. But
Chris, drop a secret battle from that event. Who's Clutch battling? Put it in the comments. Let's break some news. Let's break some fucking news. Let's break the internet. We got 30,000 people watching live right now. Let's drop an announcement, man.
It just went up to 31,000.
Dude, these Coors Lights got me feeling like I'm hitting dabs. This is like, I think this is Girl Scout cookies, Grand Purple Kush. This will really put you on your ass, especially when you dab it.
I don't drink because I'm really wholesome, but I might start drinking just so I get loose on this podcast because I know people are going to... They want us to talk shit. I wanted to be nice. I really wanted to be polite, but you see what we do, dude. Anyway,
I actually only know how to be real. That's the thing about me. This is what happens when you stop being polite and start getting real.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Wow, that should be a slogan on a TV show, like a reality TV show on MTV that started 20 years ago.
Well, we have plenty of shit to talk, but the problem is, like, sometimes you're giving people a platform when you start doing that. Like even us roasting Random and cooking him and absolutely embarrassing him for life so he can never battle again.
I really docked that boy's
Who
career.
talks about him? That's the point. We just did, and he's gonna see it, and he's gonna be right when he says like, "Yeah, but you guys are talking about me." He's gonna be right because no one else is. So that's why we have to be careful with who we're really cooking.
Yeah, because he gets off on it. If he has the internet, he'll be fucking spanking it in public.
I'm not gonna roast Frack because honestly, Frack looked a little tough the last time I saw him.
Frack has done some things.
I saw him punk somebody pretty bad.
He kind of spruced someone dire, and I don't even remember like if that was on a show or what that was or who that was.
I think that was like on Freestyle something.
It definitely wasn't like a podcast that's on Mondays.
Well, it's not ours, that's for sure.
We're the only one.
Frack was actually looking kind of tough. He was like, "Yeah, what's up? What up? What up?"
But yeah, we're the only one on Mondays. I guarantee there's not going to be another one on tonight on YouTube. A battle rap podcast.
No, let's just say this: if there was, they're not going to do it now.
I would actually say they're not going to do it because of ours.
They're like, okay.
So if there's not one tonight, it's because of ours. That's fair.
That's completely fair.
Who are your tight ends, Jaeger? That's what this could be a fantasy.
We need to be covering fantasy. People.
I'm a fantasy expert.
Draft Fitzpatrick right now, and do it not because of his performance, but do it because of he's getting some swag to him.
Who's that?
They're not going to bring back Winston Fitzpatrick, the quarterback.
You saw him in Deshaun Jackson's gear. That was looking. It didn't look out of place. He looked like McGregor, and he was stunting.
I didn't want to say it because it almost like puts him down a little bit by saying he's.
Dude, he's not biting though, because he wasn't trying to be. He's not biting.
It's cool though to steal someone's clothes.
And Deshaun Jackson, what the fuck? He's been wilding in the first 2 games. He disappeared. Foreman's in that book a lot, I think.
Oh, Bars?
Yeah, he said either one of you in the Bars book. My copy came in. I didn't exist until like 2 years ago.
I'm all over. So
I'm nowhere near that. I'll be in the 3rd book, and I'll be like a footnote.
I'm surprised that they didn't have arse in it because you can't spell Bars. Well, I mean,
They didn't have Fresco in it either. Talk about a misstep.
they have a couple. Yeah, he had some oversights. I think he was just afraid to contact Fresco and Arsenal.
What movies?
We have so many movies.
That's
to
what
talk
we're
about
called. Our movie thing is called Movie Buffs.
Once
That'll
I get
be
the
a segment.
transitions-
I want to see The Predator. I don't want to see good movies. I want to see shitty R-rated action movies. Venom is PG-13. That's the fastest skip of my fucking life. I'm not seeing it.
That's boring. Boring. I don't even want to see comic movies at all. That's why when I did,
I'm kind of sick of them too.
when they were talking about, they were saying like, "Oh, you're not going to go see Black Panther." I was like, I don't see any comic movies.
I saw The Avengers because I had to, because everyone
You
saw
have to
it,
see
and
the
it actually
Avengers 'cause
wasn't
it
that
has
bad.
all of them at once.
That's
So
what.
it's
Let
like-
me knock it all out at once. I'm not seeing Captain America. I'm not
No.
seeing this, but you could get capped in America. Wow, someone should say that.
Diane said it a long time ago, actually.
No,
That was-
I know.
Oh,
that was. I feel like 100 people have probably said that. That
they have-
Hellfest movie actually looks kind of cool.
That was like one of the first punchlines I ever wrote, actually. And then I
Captain
heard Daylight
America.
say it, and then I was mad.
The only movie I want to see is Superman if he's black. That resonates with me. I would
I'll
go
watch that
see
one.
that. I just don't want it to be Michael B. Jordan because he's been in two other hero
Superman is
movies.
so boring. He's the
Well,
one that they
Superman's
should
whack.
be spicing up.
But Michael B. Jordan was in Fantastic Four and he was in Black Panther. You can't have him be in 3 superhero movies. You're allowed to be in 1. He's already double dipped.
They did that with Cap.
Because you
too.
can't have like, imagine if Hugh Jackman just ended up in like Superman versus Batman 2. You can't. He was Wolverine. You're only allowed to be 1. Michael B. Jordan's cool. But like you can't be in multiple because then you're not a hero anymore. You've been in too much shit. That's my only rule for superhero movies.
That's how you
one per person, dude.
They did it with Captain America, and I was pissed because I'm the biggest Captain America. I liked Captain America before. Look, I don't.
Well, they
like,
kept switching
I
Incredible
don't like
Hulk.
the movies. I'm pissed. I knew they were gonna do it just like they did it with Batman. They got him wearing armor. They got him wielding shotguns. Like, come on. I want him in spandex. I want him looking corny, and I want him yelling justice. That's what I liked in the comic books.
Yeah, they're trying to make every movie too much.
They ruin it.
Well, like, they don't all have to be serious. They don't all have to be dark. I don't need to see a fucking origin story ever.
The Jurassic Park movie, the new one, was horrible.
Wow, you're going to bring up Fruitvale Station? That was based on a true story, Chris.
Chris is just here to start shit. He was just a couple lines ago. He was saying something about Clutch being good. I'm like, dude, you're just trying to troll all night. Michael B. Jordan. He said Michael B. Jordan is trash.
Creed 2 looks good, though. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't have to make a lick of sense that all their kids are boxing each other like they'd all grow up to fight each other. But because he's fighting the white dude. Name's escaping me.
By the
Creed
way,
2 looks fucking flames. That's going to be a banger.
I know we're on Mondays. We might throw a Thursday episode up. Don't know for sure yet. I don't want to announce anything, but keep an eye out for it in case. If we throw it up on Thursday, that doesn't mean we're changing to Thursdays. That's all I'm saying. We're just throwing up bonuses.
We
want to work our kinks.
We
out.
are the only Monday night show, so that's mainly where we're going to be. But if we pop an extra episode off, if there's a guest in town, we may have to do that.
We might do
Drago, yeah. Like, what are the odds that both their sons grow up to be pro boxers and actually cross paths?
No odds. That's not happening.
It's probably never happened, right? I don't think.
You know what the
Is
worst
that-
movie? Yeah. Let me,
Is that Megadeth?
Yeah, I think so.
The only thing
No,
is
he hung up.
Oh.
I don't know. Either way, I think it's gonna be a interesting card. We need to keep going on the strike thing.
Well,
we
I
need to
feel
cover
like
the rest of them.
You think it would be fun to like do mushrooms and play in a VR headset and go live with that? That would be a real treat.
That's how we really start appealing to the unemployed.
Yeah, that's when you know.
That's when you know you're
Really digging into the deep depths of Canada trailer parks when you want someone to watch one of those.
That's some good quality. You know, like
If you want to be bored to sleep, we'll start doing our shows at fucking midnight, and you could put it on as nursery music to put you to bed.
imagine having a fucking VR headset. No one can see what's on it. It's just you with a dumb helmet on. I'm not doing that.
And then you could pretend like it's exciting, like it doesn't look like you're looking at your phone. VR isn't dope yet.
VR sucks.
Maybe 10 years from now it'll be dope. Right now it's not dope.
It's not even VR. It's you have goggles on.
Yeah.
VR is when I'm asleep and I'm jacked into a video game.
I want to
VR.
have to actually plug something into my veins.
I have to be okay. If I die in game and I die in real life because of it, that's VR.
That's a game.
Now that's
a
VR,
game.
and I'll play that.
I want to feel blood rushing down me because I actually got shot.
High scores.
Also, it has to be a whole separate room in your house, not you just sitting on the couch.
You can't even do. How can you? Do
I want
VR?
a separate room where I'm strapped in so I can run, but I don't run into my wall. I'm on a treadmill. I'm looking around. I'm getting pelted with shit. It's raining on me. I'm getting electrocuted. I want pain.
Ready Player One had it kind of right.
Ready Player One, and even then, yeah, because they were strapped in.
I want to be able to say that I'm strapped in,
Yeah.
and then fucking teleport in.
I want to be
Now,
able to fuck.
People will put a helmet on, and then they're walking in there. How do you walk in your living room? You're bumping into your couch. Is that? Wow, this is so.
That's what. Just sit close to the TV. That's all it is the screen's right next to your eyes.
When I was a kid, they were telling me don't sit next to the TV. Now they got one on their face.
Yeah. Just get a little closer. Sit on your knees until your legs go numb like you did as a little kid.
That's why I knew my mom was bullshitting. I'm like, no.
When I'm in VR, I'm playing Grand Theft Auto and I'm raping. I'm not
raping. That's it.
No, that's not. I meant like raping the game, like I'm winning really good. But no, I'm picking bitches up and I'm having sex in the car.
Raping. No.
No, you can't joke.
You can't do
about
that. That's
rape.
not. You know.
That's not a joke.
We neither of us like that.
I don't think that's funny at all.
I don't even like.
That is no joke.
Okay, let's K-Shine versus Av.
That's what, I want to get beat up in VR.
Are we even? Do we even care about battles, dude?
I don't.
I
Honestly,
really-
even though we're the only battle rap show, we could save it.
We have to talk about it. Av is gonna be. Wait, no. K-Shine is gonna be Av. I don't know. That's actually the first good battle.
Av's been slipping. Like at one point, he was looking like god tier.
I really like K-Shine.
K-Shine is really good. I battled him too. So I could do this. I could be the only Monday night show that makes everything about themselves. Should we?
You should do that. That's.
I remember I battled K-Shine. All right, let's see. I met Gluezy and Ryder once. I met Chef Trez back when I battled Bricks on ABR. Loso's from Tampa, so that connects to me.
Is he really?
Yeah, he lives in Tampa.
How
I've bumped into him a couple times.
I was popping shit to him on Talkback at one point, and then I didn't realize he was actually kind of advanced at the internet. You can't even troll him.
No, he actually has a really big following.
Not to say I was
too.
trying to troll him, but I'm just saying I was talking shit because
Loso is actually one of the only battlers with genuine fans. Like when he posts a music video on his own channel, it'll get like 60,000 views. Have any other battle rapper posted on their own shit? It's not getting.
The last
if
one
it posts
I saw
on
of him
URL, that's
was
different.
actually pretty damn good. And I was before that I'm skeptical. Anytime someone comes in and people are hyping him up like they're the best thing ever, and I watch it and it's like, okay, I don't get
Well,
this.
yeah, because then you don't want to be like everyone else.
And
So
it's
you're
not just that; it's the Christian thing. Like when I see the Christian gimmick or whatever, I usually don't like that whole. Well, this is what you're gonna do, and then they start doing it. Like their whole angle is like you're gonna rap about guns. This is exactly what you're gonna do, and they start doing an impression. It's like, well, you do this every battle, so you're rapping about guns every battle. So
let's see how I can make more of this about myself. B dot, I don't know, but J C. My first name starts with a J, and you see me right now. K-Shine I battled. DNA I battled. Geechee Gotti. I met T-Top. Geechee Gotti's from California, so that's about you. Danny Mars, he's from California? I know he's from like A-Hat.
Danny Myers.
He's from like
Arizona.
Vegas or some shit. Oh, so he's from where Chris Wynn is. Wow. That's how you know.
Chris Wynn is he's such in the middle of nowhere. He actually knows what a haboob is. That's how you know he's not street. Nobody knows that. You don't know what that is either, I bet.
Oh, so he was from California. I thought he was.
I think Loso could beat Chef Trez. I think Beat
Chef Trez is actually really good.
I think. Oh, I know Beat Out will beat JC. You want to talk about some hype? Come on, dude. Gluezy and Ryda. I don't know either of them, to be honest.
Gluezy they're both from the Goonies. Gluezy's like the white dude that looks like an albino black dude.
I don't know.
he's actually dope. Ryda's really good too. That's a good battle. It's kind of weird because they're boys, but sometimes that's the hottest battles. Foreman versus Farrell.
Yeah,
it's actually cool that they're friends and they're not scared to battle, because everyone always uses that excuse like, I can't battle my friend. Why?
Yeah.
Why not? Like, do they have some deep, dark secret you can't not say?
It's actually a sign.
Just don't say it.
It's a sign that you might not be as cool as you think, because
Or it's a sign you're a shitty battler because you have to rely on some like dumbass shit.
Farrell and I, we didn't mind battling each other because we both knew neither of us were going to do anything stupid or embarrassing. Like, I'm not going to talk about him cheating on somebody, or he's not going to talk about whatever. We didn't try anything dumb. We just rapped. Like, if you don't have good friends, you're not going to want to battle them.
Well, yeah, like, if you can just do bars, you could battle anybody, and that's the thing.
And I will battle anybody except Clutch. And I've been ready. I've had shit put away, but
I thought that was going to be on No Excuses 6.
The problem is people keep saying like I whisper and stuff. It's like I just don't want people biting me, so I say it really quiet, because then maybe people won't.
Well, because then only the real ones hear it.
Yeah, and it's for the streets only. Yeah, okay. Well, there's a problem with California in general. I'm from there, so I'm the unbiased. California has a very, let's just say it's an echo chamber over there. They really think that the way it is over there, and I know because I was there, and I understand, they think it's like the rest of the world. They think like all of the world is like us. Yeah. This is what everyone thinks.
It actually couldn't be further from the truth.
It's not. They are the outsiders.
They are
the outsiders.
That's its own country.
Yeah. The only problem is that they're right in the fact that Hollywood is run in California. So when it comes to like everything you see on TV and shit, they are not the outsiders. They're insiders. But regardless, I'm one of the main ones from the West. I came from Cali, so
yeah. I've never lived there, and I'm not from there. But I guarantee if I lived there, I'd still be cool.
Well, you'd be tough out there. There's not a.
Oh my god, I'd be slapping fire out several faces daily.
Yo, Farrell, Black Academics is on. He said, "What up?" Farrell said, "What's up?" He said, "What's popping next? Why did you body that last kid?" He did too.
Who's that? Luminous?
Who? Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, Luminous. I don't know who it is, but now that I hear he's friends with Random, I understand why I don't know who he is.
Well, he also one time he posted a clip of me in Talkback, and it was silly. It was me like spinning around, and then it had a song playing, and then I was like, "Oh, this is funny." And then he goes, "Yeah, so when are we battling?" I go, "I knew it. I already knew you had some stupid little thing."
So whack.
Whack. That was when I was like, but that's when I was popping too. So I was
never
like,
battling. That's why.
Yeah, don't come at me don't try to like sneak in a little way to get me to respond and be like, "So then when are we bet?" Never now. Not that I was ever going to, but
I have people who try that, like Gavin Flement, that weird kid. He was like, I'll fly you out.
Dude, he's really on that psycho
you'll fly me out, I'll slap you. That's what'll happen.
He's on that psycho tip.
He's 5'1", and he's rapping about molesting children. He's not just rapping about it. He was like talking about molesting children. That's why I said when I see you, I'm going to slap you, because that's out of bounds. I don't like anyone talking like that shit.
It's very strange.
As soon as I see him. Anyway, so we went through the strike. We went through the strike card by you.
Yeah.
Mentioning who you knew.
Well, yeah, because remember, like, when I used to battle, and it was kind of like, I was always, like, the best and the biggest, and I kind of fathered the scene. And like, I don't know. I can relate all these people back to me.
This is what we need, is a battle rap show where the host just talks about himself all day.
Yeah.
I don't
This
think that's
is
ever been
all
done, huh?
about me.
That's never been done.
This is all about me.
We got what we need is a.
Do you guys want to watch me like just play video games? Like I'll just sit there and play video games and I'll smoke dabs.
The difference is you're actually good at video games.
That's what I would be winning at least.
I'm seeing some people who are bad at video games trying that shit. It's
Yeah.
like, wait a second. I would murk you on PUBG.
Well, it's like, if you want people to watch you play video games, don't do it just so you could pay off a couple parking tickets because you're so poor. Have money and be fun and do it for a reason. Or do it for no reason. Do it because you're just like, hey, let's all go play games. Not like, I got to buy my kid a backpack. He has to go to school.
I'm going to push forward the Canelo discussion because I want Megadeth to be there. Plus, I think Megadeth needs to watch it. I told him not to because watching fights is like watching battles. You actually know more if you don't watch them. Like,
just show me the after pictures. Triple G was looking spruce.
that's what happened with the female judge. She was actually painting her nails the whole time. At the end, they were like, ding, ding, ding. She was like, wait, what? She looked up and saw, oh, Canelo's.
He must have
Triple
whipped his
G's
ass.
looking haggard. He got beat the fuck up. And she went like, okay, Canelo won, right? Everyone was so mad. That's how you should be judging a battle or a fight. I look at a fight. I don't judge round for round because that's the dumbest thing ever. It's like, oh, okay, this guy dominated round.
Well, it's like, remember when Kimbo Slice fought that cop in the little dojo and the cop's eye was like dangling from his face. He was absolutely mangled, but Kimbo Slice like ran out of energy and he got choked out, so they just called it off. But it's like the other dude has to look like that for the rest of his life.
He's cooked.
He lost that fight, realistically. He got his shit looked like it got fucking battered. Like he was
by a whole
tenderizing his
package.
face.
Same with battle rap. You can lose 2 rounds and still win the battle out of a 3-round battle. I've seen it happen numerous times. Like it's not even far-fetched. You could lose badly 2 rounds
Yeah.
and still win the battle. And that the reason is like, okay, who looked best at the end? That's how you should look at a battle. Instead, they're doing all sorts of like counting bars, counting punchlines, doing all sorts of shit. It's the same thing in boxing. There's a big flaw in how people they start getting overthinking things.
Well, that's like, it's not how many dabs you hit, it's how high you get. Because, you know, when you have those strands of granddaddy kush
Oh, I'm smoking
and
fat
you really are
splitties.
waxing those dabs and you're chiefing that blaze
When
and you're just
chief,
right in your hottest bars.
I'm telling you right now, when I'm blazing piff weed, it's I'm gonna have the highest quality.
When I'm token perp, woo-wee, you'll really want me to throw the VR headset on. That's when I'm really. That's when my entertainment really clicks. When I'm fucking hitting the VR.
I put on some Columbo and I was just trying to like lay back and I rolled up some Granddaddy Flash, and that's how you really get.
Dude, when
relaxed.
you pop a couple shrooms and you're just like, let me rip the longboard. Let's tape it. I'm sure 3 kids want to watch this and donate $6.
Dude,
I gotta buy my wife lunch tomorrow.
I like Father to Scene. Yeah, right, dude.
Fathered what scene? What scene?
I'm just saying, like, nobody's seen your show.
That's what. That
Meanwhile,
was a deleted scene. That's in the bodied extras. You have to find it. It's in the menu, but you have to find it really hidden, and you're like, no one's gonna find that.
I'm just glad we found a time slot. Monday nights.
Monday night. There's nothing else going on.
There's not even battle rap. Like, nobody's talking about battle rap on Mondays.
Well, not only are they not talking about battle rap, they're not talking about themselves the whole time. And that's what I'm good at. I'm good at talking, relating everything back to me.
Yeah.
It's kind of my bread and butter. Is I just relate it back to me, I really blow my own head up. And then we may even get into an argument or two.
The thing is...
it's going to be weekly. It's going to be Monday nights. It's the only thing that's on Monday nights. For podcasts. Football. I mean, football, yeah.
It's the only other thing. Wait, football is on right now.
Yeah, it's a whack game, though.
Yeah, but I need to know. I'm smoking my brother today on fantasy.
Already won my fantasy matches.
We need to be covering fantasy because we have insights. And both of us think outside the box. Everybody's doing the same shit. Everybody's doing the same shit.
Yeah, everyone's picking Brady. Everyone's picking Todd Gurley. But how many of you are picking... I'm not going to say it, but...
Yeah, I don't want people picking my shit. That's the only problem.
Yeah.
If I start telling people who to draft, they're going to draft my shit. Or Clutch might set his fucking lineup for a week.
I've never lost in fantasy. I've never lost at anything. I've never lost a fight, a battle.
Monday
fantasy,
Night Raw is a good name. We should... Why didn't we take that? I've never heard that.
Yeah, I don't know. We may have to take that.
Oh, is Raw tonight? We're cutting into some real viewership here.
Well, yeah, there's stuff you could catch on your real TV, but online on YouTube,
there's nothing.
Nada. If there was, it would be on tonight. It wouldn't be like banned or anything. There wouldn't be like a 3-month suspension.
If there was anything on right now, I guarantee they would be. It would just be somebody geting punked on.
Yeah, fuck WWE. It's all about NXT. I got a picture with this Asian lady who I guess is the pirate princess, and she's like a champ in Japan. Let's just say she put a little wasabi on the chopstick. She saw me coming through and said,
"Our advertisers are loving that."
She liked it. That's all I'll say. And might have been an R instead of an L, but we'll see.
Russell Wilson's trying to make it real close with Clutch.
Is he spazzing?
No. Clutch already.
Oh, because you only needed.
I have Russell Wilson. I only needed 3 points. I got him, but he's at 3 points. It's like real. Don't you dare.
What is it? Halftime or what is it?
It's at halftime.
You're good. He could
It's
just run for 30 yards. He could run for 10 yards.
Well, he's against the Seahawks. I mean, not against the Seahawks. Against Bears.
Hey, where the party at? Girls are on the way.
So, dude, MGK, Eminem. Be honest, dude.
Did they battle?
Be honest.
I thought MGK won. I thought Eminem did a lot better than I expected because I've hated him for a long time because his music has been so like just him screaming and rapping about nothing. He's like, I'm looking out the window sad. I guess that's why they call it a window pane. It's like, no, that's not why they call it a window pane.
That's actually not why they named it.
Yeah, they probably named it before you were crying looking out it. And also, he sounded like a Static X song or like a Disturbed. A window pane. Like, why is he screaming, dude?
He always has some weird.
Throw a heavy metal track on him. Maybe Eminem's decent now, but
he would have been good on.
Bring back Linkin new Park. Metal. Yeah, bring back. Let Wes Borland play the guitar while he raps. It's a Limp Bizkit reference.
My MGK Eminem thing is they were both good. MGK dissed way too fast, and like his came out right after, and it was a higher quality, had a better chorus, had a better beat, it had more personals. They're both not very good at wordplay, so we're not judging off of that. Trust me. So I didn't see it. Like I just didn't see the whole rest in peace MGK thing. I still don't. Now I think he will lose in the long run. I think if he responds, which I believe he probably will, because it's going to look thirsty, and he's going to lose.
It's funny because his song has been #1 on iTunes since it came out.
Yeah, and people were talking about his beard is weird.
Beard is weird is hot because it actually, everyone is, he just said a couple things everyone thought, like, dude, your beard looks weird. Why are you wearing this stupid hat? Why are you still wearing sweatpants every day? Why are you rapping bird bars? Why are you screaming? Why are you pretending you live in the glory days? He's not good anymore, but somehow his shit to MGK he squeaked out was actually good. Speaking of good lyrics, peep the shirt. I don't know if you could see it. It says, somebody once told me the world is going to roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking... I could go down the whole thing, but it's the entire song. That's how you rhyme.
That's a shirt.
That's rhyming.
People can't even get mad if they're close enough to read those lyrics.
That's what they're... Guarantee when I wear it out to the bar, a girl is going to come up. She's going to go, what are those words? Say lean in. She's going to lean in. Her nose is accidentally going to brush against my pec. She's going to be like, wow, you're tough.
She's going to say it's...
Did you just whip Triple G's ass? Because you're built like Canelo. I'm going to go...
Canelo was looking good.
I'm not that good. I'm slightly worse, but I guess I am that good. Next thing you know, we're fucking...
Canelo was looking good. That was the first part of the fight that I knew it was a rap. First of all, he came in to the mariachi band that was actually a live band.
Oh, yeah, they were playing the little violas.
And I liked how he just told him, he didn't tell him anything new. He just said, play the one song, the one old mariachi song. Because, like, that's in every...
I remember he said, remember when we were at Aztec on Friday? Have that band pop out, play it.
And they brought the actual band out. And he was wearing black and gold. And
that was actually why he won. This dude showed up in black and gold, which is tough. That's scary.
That's hot.
Whenever like the boss, they're always dressed in black, and gold shows that you're rich. Triple G was in magenta.
Yo, he was in magenta and white. I was like, huh?
At least if it was pink, you could say it was for breast cancer awareness. Magenta?
And awareness.
What is that for butt cancer?
What is it with the breast cancer awareness? We're aware.
Yeah, that is not.
What can I learn about that?
It's not.
Every time someone says, hey, this is for breast cancer awareness, cool. I can't heal it. So what is me knowing about it?
And it's not a secret anymore. That's for sure.
Yeah, don't wear magenta. The thing that people don't realize about boxing, we're cutting into our Megadeth fucking interview right now by even talking about this. He wore magenta gloves. Magenta gloves are for sparring only. Those things do minimal damage. In fact, they were healing Canelo every time he punched him.
That's what they were restoring mana. I could tell. I saw little numbers popping up in little clouds like +3, +3.
Those are practice gloves.
And this dude was hitting him with black and gold. Not only was it
gloves are painful. Those things are rock solid.
That was dropping HP, and it was putting dampers on his strength.
Oh yeah, no, it lowered his attack. My whole thing is that you got to be smart about what gloves you wear because, like, okay, we all know blue's for speed, we all know red's for power, we all know black is a mixture, and then you're wearing magenta.
That's what. At least put on purple so it's poison.
White would have been okay because that's a little bit like piercing. Well, you can't do something like magenta or a soft color. Like, what's next, cyan?
That's what this kid's gonna put on turquoise. Like it's doing wind power. Like,
no.
That's what I put on light blue because it has frost and it like chills them out a little bit.
Oh yeah, that slows them.
It slows them down because I'm putting ice on them.
I always wear blue. I'm all about speed.
But it's light blue. It has to be like the type of blue Eminem still wears, like a powder blue. When he's wearing his fucking shady limited plus Echo.
Wearing a Crest white strip on the tip of my dick with an ice pick and a pipe wrench. Eminem's really
ice pick with the tip of my dick with a pipe wrench and a right pick and a vice grip and a right whip and a night nip, flip it like a light switch. You just don't get it. You just don't get it.
Someone actually said, no, I was talking to somebody and I was telling them, come on, I get Eminem. And I said, look, I saw the Trump diss, all right? Whatever. You could put your politics to the side. That was a trash diss. Like, it was a trash thing. He was like, no, you don't get it. He didn't like Trump. I'm like, I know. What in the hell are you thinking? Like, you think that's...
Who didn't get it?
He's like, no. He didn't like Trump.
Who didn't get it?
Like, I got it. What
There's literally never been a bar in the world I didn't get.
They think they're so advanced. That's what I don't like about Eminem fans. I was sitting in a car with somebody. Someone's in the chat right now. They can attest for this. And someone said, G-Eazy can't even diss Eminem. Like, he can't even rap as fast as him.
Come on.
Huh?
Well, that's what my Eminem video that I had on Facebook that got a lot of shares. Someone commented on it was like, some people just will never get it. Dude, I get it. I get every bar. What is there not to get? Eminem doesn't have complex bars. He tells like stories about shoving a floorboard through the floorboard of his Ford, which that dude was making fun of, but he actually said that. He's like, nail my foot to the floorboard of my Ford. Like, there's nothing to get there. It's just the image of him nailing his foot to the floor. Like, you don't have to be like, oh, there's no secret meaning. That's just that psycho shit. He's on his shady steez.
He's on his shady steez.
Who gives a fuck? It's nothing. No, dude. He's saying he's going to rape his mom. It's not. It's like.
No, you don't get it. You don't get it. He's saying he's going to.
He's twisted. He's just letting you know he's loco,
no,
dude.
No. He's not saying he likes his mom.
Yeah.
You don't get it. He's not saying he likes his mom. He's saying he's going to kill her.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck
oh,
up.
shit. That was his wife in the trunk the whole time with his daughter in the car? We didn't get it. We got it.
We got some opposite day shit.
We got it. It's impossible not to get. Eminem, even his punchlines, he goes, it's like I picked the pub up over my head. I'm raising the bar. He's taking the most literal explanation you could ever do.
It's not. Look, we could
How can you dude, like, no, dude, like a pub, like a bar.
We're talking
you drink. That's like he put the bar. You can't not get it.
He's so bad. Well, you know what? And he always does some. Oh, it's like some opposite shit. When we were kids, like that was like, oh my god, it's so psycho, it's so backwards. It's like he'll say he'll stab you with the handle of a knife, or he'll say like, I'll flush the toilet paper down the toilet and wipe my ass with the turds. It's like, dude, that's not hot. What in the hell? Why is that a good bar?
Did he really say that?
No, that's just my impression. That's my,
I would have been so mad.
He might as well say that shit. That's how he raps, and it's like, oh, I get it, because that's really stupid. And they're like, no, you just don't get it. It's like really dumb. Like I'm not. It's not advanced. I'm not like. I listened to his diss track. I thought it was like the best thing he's come out with.
That was better than his album.
He had some hot shit in it. He had one.
He said you playing dead is the only time you'll hold still.
That was hot.
That was like a battle rap bar. That was actually cute.
He was rapping about money. You know what? This is why I have a problem with Eminem fans. I've been arguing with him for years about how rappers that rap about money are hot. And they've been saying, no, that stuff's stupid. Then Eminem gets on and says, I have way more money than you. And they're like, dude, he killed MGK. I'm like, I've been saying this for a while that was hot.
Once he flexed credentials, then they're like, yeah, he's so big he doesn't have to respond. It's just, that's what rap always was people being like, I have more, I'm bigger. And then they're always like, that's kind of whack. Like, I want that lyrical shit. I want that psycho shit. I want that steez.
It's just
shady
so
bars.
Yeah,
sacrilegious.
Another one. Bitten.
Well, first of all, it was bitten from fucking. I think that was in the Bible. That was the oldest bar of all time.
God actually made that word.
You have people in battle rap saying it. You have apathy claiming it. You have. I don't even want to know.
When you have apathy claiming the line, don't say it.
Yeah, that's when you have to know. That's when you go, hey, can you delete that battle? Can you take that one down? I didn't know that was.
And then apathy. He's got nothing but bass in his voice. That's the whole point behind him. It's like, yeah. He goes on the track and he's just like doing the nonsense. His snow goons. He's on his snow goons steez. This is the problem with people. Like they're blatant racist. They're racist. Like if you're like so pro Eminem, you're probably racist. I'm just telling you right now, because like I've been hearing the top 10 shit this whole time, or top 10. I could see him sneaking in.
Hold on 1 sec, Chris. Sure. This is actually episode 0. This isn't the real one. We're gonna have our own channel. This, that, the other. But keep in mind, we are the only show on Monday nights, and it's only gonna get better. We're gonna have graphics, videos. You're gonna do them for us for free. We're gonna have tunes, skits, prank calls, bitches. We'll probably have nudity from girls on it. Everything YouTube likes.
Or guys. We have.
Yeah. No, not that obviously, but all I know is we're not getting banned for 3 months at a clip.
Oh, why would we do that?
That's not me.
That's so stupid.
I would never do that. If this was my only means of income, because I'm a poor piece of shit. Why would I get banned for my only means of income? What am I, a fucking idiot?
Okay, well, we're not going to do any of that because we claim the Monday night slot. There's nothing going on. So if anybody comes in here, just know. Boutique,
are we friends on Facebook? What's your real name? You don't have to type it there, but just say if we're friends on Facebook, or you could type it if you don't care.
I like Battle Rap Boutique.
That's why I'm not sure. It could be someone I've been talking to or some shit. I don't know.
They said
know.
you guys know a lot more than the mask, though. That's true. Teal.
True.
Like, of course, teal. You're going to use teal gloves? Anyway, point is, he won the fashion. He won how he was looking after. He was actually, his body composition was looking better. So he won all the aesthetics. Then the boxing match came up. He won that too. And then you got people who are so mad. And these are the same people. This is the reason why I brought up Eminem. Same people who are mad at Triple G losing clearly, by the way, are the same people who just won't let Eminem take a loss even if he deserved it. Like, Eminem has dissed a million people in the world. Like, it's not unholy to diss him. They're like, dude. They're so mad that MGK went at him. It's like, MGK was kind of flames in that diss track. It was hot. Undoubtedly. Everybody who's not biased liked that track. Everyone else didn't. And they're fucking biased and they're losers.
Yeah, we're going to have a GoFundMe. It's quote unquote for new equipment, but it's actually going to be just to pay our rent and buy dabs and like probably take my wife out for once in her fucking life instead of having to rely on her the whole time.
We're going to have eventually we want to
maybe
pump out
if it gets good enough, we'll do something, but I'm not trying to sit here and beg for money and fucking sit here and be like, I'll play VR if you give me $20 and pretend like I'm doing you a favor for it. No.
Especially
we're buying new shit too. I'm gonna have a painting.
Yeah, we're gonna have new.
Look, I just got an Amazon notification that I got shit coming. We're gonna have clamps for the cameras. I'm gonna have a painting right here. It's a hot one, but I can't spoil it. But it's gonna be a game changer.
We're working on the whole thing.
We're gonna keep making it better. We'll make sure when guests come on, it doesn't sound bad or echo. We're gonna figure out a bunch of shit. We obviously have more friends than anyone in battle rap. We already got some hot guests lined up, and we're not talking.
I know. Don't even.
I'm not gonna name names.
Even
we're not talking bottom tier people. We're talking top tier.
Yeah, and we're not talking about top tier. We're not talking about quote unquote top tier.
Let's just say I'm friends with some people. It's tiers like that.
Let's just say, okay, there are people that wouldn't be able to. The average battle rap show.
If there was one on a Monday night.
If they ever, okay, like, let's
say
if there
was one on a Monday night.
Hypothetically, if there was a battle rap show on Monday, they couldn't get these guests because these guests wouldn't be caught dead.
Nope.
Not even thinking about it, because they walk in that dank garage. They're gonna see two things. They're gonna see a VR headset, and then they're gonna see some Granddaddy Flash in a fucking
yeah, they're gonna see some Mixmaster Mike dabs.
They're gonna be like, wait, what is?
They're gonna go, what is this? Run DMC?
And then they're gonna see some whitewashed Mexican food right next to it.
Yeah, they're gonna see.
They're gonna say, wait, is that chips and hot sauce? I'm out of this.
They have leaving. Taco Bell shells and American cheese.
So we'll get some real guests, and we'll ask them the questions that need to be asked.
The hard hitters.
We're hardball over here.
Imagine me pulling a punch. And imagine someone from one of these hypothetical shows throwing a punch. That's two differences.
Well, what kind of a show?
They can't even throw a punch. I can't pull a punch. You do the math.
If there was another show, they wouldn't throw a punch. I'll tell you that much. So we solidified our spot.
I wouldn't pull one.
Either way, yeah, I set this whole thing up in like a day, so it's rough. We got some rough draft shit going on. Getting Mega on the we really just need to have some headsets and shit too as well, so we can.
That would be the best, so then it doesn't go through the other mic and blah blah blah. But this was a test run. This was episode -1. At best, this was episode 0. This was a prequel.
We need to just fly our guests down here and not even mess with the.
Yeah, we'll probably fly we may fly someone like Fresco out. That would be a nice one. We could fly. There's going to be a few.
I got a few people coming up. But yeah, we didn't even think about how long we're doing these shows.
I think it's just till we run out of time.
Until we die.
Yeah, I mean, I could talk shit literally for infinity. So that will just have to cut me off.
Plus, people are going to be going through it, cutting off clips of us talking shit. So we got to give them a lot.
Yeah, that's the good thing.
Luckily, I have this running on my YouTube right now. We're probably going to switch to another YouTube channel. Once we, once again, the show's name is Armchair Intellect, and that's because we really have insight. It's not just battle rap. You can't just cover battle rap.
No, I'm an expert in every sport, finance, arts, movies, music, battle rap, fights.
We got to get Farrell on here too.
Video games.
Dude, we should fly Farrell out.
That's what we may have to fly Farrell out.
Yo, Farrell, you cool with us flying you out here to get on the show?
Yeah, Jaeger. We'll get Jaeger on there.
Yeah, we should get Jaeger on here. Hey, you better not go through my shit, though. But yeah. Either way, when you're trying to wrap this up,
we could wrap it up now because this was a test drive anyways.
We'll wrap it up because we're going to have... I don't want to go, wear out our subjects, especially when we've got Megadeth, who's going to be on the next one. I need you guys to really make this a real thing, though, because, we did our part. We need people talking about it nonstop and pointing out that there's really only one show on Mondays.
There's got to be. I know at least. I bet I don't see another show for...
all night.
Maybe in 3 months something might pop up. It'll take them a little bit of time, but...
Yeah, we're going to get a copycat. It's going to take them 3 months to buy a bunch of gear and get their shit together.
Yeah, but for right now, I know it's just us.
They're going to dress up their dank garage.
Yeah, it's just us like the League. No Batman. No Batman. No Black Superman. Except for I'm cool with it. Except for I don't want it to be Michael B. Jordan.
Superman's one of the few
I just don't want it to be Michael B. Jordan because he's been in 2 other superhero movies. He's not allowed to be in this one. Bring Michael Jai White back.
Make Denzel. If Denzel was Superman, I'd be watching it.
Yeah. I was going to say Jamie Foxx, but he's going to be Spawn. So he's out. He's not allowed to be in, even though he was in one of the Spider-Mans. See, that's what...
Get Morgan Freeman.
That's what we can't...
Old
well, he was
Superman.
in Batman. No. We can't have... I just don't like them double dipping in movies because I'm like, you're a comic book character. You can't be in a different...
They did that numerous times and it pissed me off.
And I don't like when they switch. You had Edward Norton, Eric Bana, whoever the fucking new one is, Mark Ruffalo. How many Incredible Hulks can there be? Keep one. There's been 3.
We're going to do...
Shaq for Superman. Holy shit.
Shaq for Superman.
Why? How has that not been talked about? Because Kazam doesn't count and Steel doesn't count. Steel almost counts, but no.
So we have... Okay, we have these segments. Our movie segment, for sure, we're going to have to start talking about...
That's called Movie Buffs.
Movie Buffs is our fucking segment.
We'll keep them more locked and loaded, we won't... Tonight, we were literally just freestyling the whole thing. We'll have it where we have actual shit blocked off.
Yeah.
Nah, Terry Crews can't be Superman. He was getting touched by fucking... He got touched up by a fucking wiener, dude. By a weenie.
He was crying.
That's what... He's not... He lost all of his tough cards.
Yeah.
If someone grabs your dick, that's a little fucking loser. Just punch him in the face.
That's the first thing I'd do.
It's so simple. And especially when you're way bigger and more diesel than them. What the fuck? But he's still funny, but he lost. He's not a tough guy and he's not a superhero.
I'm giving these people weekly updates on fantasy with our King of the Dot League because they like following the battle rap stuff, so they can follow the battle rap league. You see that already? You see that, right?
I see one person getting blocked. That's all I know.
I'm gonna let them rock. I'm gonna keep them on there because I actually like a little bit of contrast. I don't want just cool people on the chat.
That's fine.
But yeah, we're probably gonna wrap it up. It's been, I don't even know. It's probably 2.5, almost 3 hours.
It's been, I think,
it's so easy to do.
5 days.
If we get our shit to, we're gonna get a guest on here, and it's gonna get ugly for these people. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Be sure to subscribe. We're probably gonna make a new.
No, we'll make a
YouTube,
new
so it
channel
doesn't matter
anyways.
Anyway, right. Regardless, give us some context or some stuff to talk about for the next episode, and we'll be sure to do that. So, you got anything closing up?
No, other than we're the only show on Monday nights.
On Mondays.
Maybe
Just
3 months from now, someone will pop up.
Be
but
sure, don't let anybody do this Monday shit. If they start popping off with some Monday shit, just let them know. Like, this is not.
They're copying.
This is closed. We're closing up shop.
That's facts.
Yeah. All right. See you guys later.